Welcome to How to Dance with a Partner. Like and subscribe. In this video, we are going to look at the inside turn. This is a lady's left 1.5 turn from closed position to closed position. If you don't know the lady's footwork for her left 1.5 turn, look at the prior video so that you understand what her footwork is. So let's take a look at this figure. Okay, so she did a left 1.5, followed by the leader led a crossbody lead, and then a send out. Let's look at it from the top. We'll break it down. First, the left 1.5. So she's going to do a 1, turn halfway, step on 2, turn halfway, step on 3, turn halfway. He's going to catch her and send her back. That's a 1. She goes back the other way. So again, look at the prior video if you don't know this footwork already. A 1. Here she goes with 2, 2, 3. And she's going to pivot around her standing leg, a 1, and go back the other way because he's catching her. If he doesn't catch her, she can just keep going. And now this is across. She's finished. She did her left 1.5, a 1. So she's finished with that. And he's going to finish up with a crossbody lead and then a send out. That's the crossbody lead. And now a 1, send her out. Let's look at his footwork and then we'll review how this is led and followed. So he's just going to do the same footwork he does for a crossbody lead. He's going to go a 1 like a send out. Let's watch. A 1. And now he's going to step forward. 1. This is a 1, 2. He has to wait till she goes by on her 2. And he should actually be stepping. This is me, by the way. He should be stepping over here. And you're going to see she gets a little far away from him. That's his fault. 2. See how far away? But he's got long arms, fortunately. And 3, he goes to the other side. He should be over here. If he would have stepped across, and if you go look at the crossbody lead video, you can see where he did it better. He catches her with his right hand on her shoulder blade, and then he's going to do another crossbody lead. That was this is a 1. Again, that could have been here. Would have been better than going that way because he's zigzagging. 2. Well, she didn't get her hand on his shoulder, so she might not be far enough around. That also caused a problem. We looked at that in the prior video. Okay. 1. And does a send out. Same footwork as a crossbody lead. 1, steps in front. There. 1, steps in front. And 3, for the send out is together instead of for the crossbody lead, it was stepping across. Again, and if you watch the prior videos, we've discussed that. The footwork for all of that. 3. Okay, so she's doing her left 1.5 footwork, which we saw in the previous video. He's just doing his crossbody lead footwork, or send out footwork, which is the same. So we don't need to go over their footwork a lot. We're more interested now in how it's led. So he's going to do a send out here, or a crossbody lead. There. If he was just doing a crossbody lead or send out, she would be in the same position. That's her right. 1. So she stepped on her left. She turned halfway around. If it was a normal cross-body lead or send out, she would just back out. But what he's doing here, we can't see the arm, maybe in the mirror, is he's raised her hand. Now, he's not doing anything else. Her 1.5 has already been led at this point. You see, her hip has been rotated, so he's already created go straight, turn left. And raising the hand is not a signal to lead. What raising the hand does is it doesn't block her turn. So if he kept the hand down below, he would be blocking her turn, and she could only do half a turn. But by raising the hand over her head, she can complete her turn. There. So now, if this hand was over here, right, this is what a normal send out would be, or a crossbody lead, his left and her right hand would be over here. And she wouldn't be able to keep turning. So the inside turn is led exactly the same as a cross-body lead. And the reason is because of the laws of connection and direction. The law of connection, rule of frame says any vertical movement of the arm doesn't mean anything. And law of direction says once you go, keep going until you can't go any further. So she started her turn, and her rule is to keep turning until she can't turn anymore. Okay, this isn't too bad. He's close enough. At least his hand is over her head. Could be a little bit closer to her, but... And now they kind of got a little bit away from each other, so if you didn't have long arms, it would be a problem. There's no tension anywhere in the hands. None. Zero. He slides her hand to her back. That's going to tell her to put her left. That's a closed position. Signals her to put her hand on his shoulder. And by making connection here, he's stopping her in that direction. If he didn't make connection, she would keep going. That's her rule. Boom. So he's made a connection back there. She also can't keep going because she's got a connection here too. But you can just do it with one arm. You don't need this one. There. So she's doing her A1 going back the other way. And where she should be taking this left hand, we're going to see here. It should be on his shoulder by now. So if it was, she might be a little, well, the whole thing, they have a little bit of precision. And she's going to try to lift her arm up and put it over his arm. There. So she's just getting around to it now. See, her hand's over here. Her elbow's going over top. And since he dropped, she's going for the shoulder, but since he dropped the hand, she's going to let her hand come back down. We learned the inside turn as our first ladies 1.5 turn in our level 2 because leader doesn't have to do anything extra to lead the turn except raise his hand, but that's not leading the turn. That's after the turn is led. So once the leader knows how to do his cross-body leads, or 2 cross-body leads actually is what he's doing, it's the same as in the bookend, right? He's going to do a cross-body lead and another cross-body lead. All he has to do is lift this hand to allow her to go under. But he leads a turn when he rotates the frame around her standing leg over here. You'll see when her hip starts to rotate, that's when the lead is done. So he's already rocked her back and forward. So he sent her straight down her line. And now he's going to ask her to turn left. There. So she's starting to turn. You can see over here in the background, she's already turned. So he's done leading the left turn. He's not leading the turn with the arm. She's already knows she has to turn, or he's going to turn until she can't turn any further. The arm just allows her to go under. Now, when he catches her here, he's leading again, right? He's asking her to make a new connection. right there. He's asking her to make a new connection. He's stopped her in this direction, and he's stopping her turn. I mean, her turn doesn't really stop, right? But the lead was go straight, turn left. That was the original lead. Now he's going to do a crossbody lead, which is going to be his second lead. Go straight, turn left again. And he's going to do a send out, which is again the same lead. So 3 of the same leads. Go straight, turn left, go straight, turn left, go straight, turn left. So that's interesting, right? We have 3 different moves for the lady, 3 different moves. We have the inside turn, we have a crossbody lead, and a send out. And all 3 have the same lead. Go straight, turn left. And he's leading all 3 from closed position. So what makes them different? In the inside turn, he raises the arm so she can go under and continue to turn, following our law of direction. In the crossbody lead, he doesn't let her go. And in the send out, he drops his right hand on her back to let her go out from open. So we have the first one closed to closed with the inside turn. Then we have closed to closed again. And then we have closed to open. Let's look. Closed position. He raises the arm. She turns, following the law of direction. Keep turning. Now he's going to catch her, send her back, go straight, turn left. Staying in closed position. And again, go straight, turn left. And he's done. Okay, that's the inside turn. And we'll cover the wrap turn after this. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Visit us at www.partnerdancing.com. Sign up for our free newsletter.